It's Luther. There's Griff. One of the first things I like to do in the morning after I'm up and around is check the mouse traps that I put in the night before up under the car, and put some up under Amber's vehicle too. She took off to work. She's usually parks right over there. And this morning we didn't get any mice. Yesterday we got 3 mice, but they're all clear this morning. Looks like we got one in that trap. And then there's a couple traps over here at the RV right now that we're still using to bathe in and cook in. And so we only got 1 mouse last night. Sometimes I also put traps in our garden right back over there, because the rodents get into our garden and eat things up. But last night I didn't put any traps in there, but that's another one I do. And I gotta get over here and turn these solar panels. What I'll do is just over into the morning sun a little bit, get some sun on those, and then turn this on and just plug this cooler in while we got a little, we don't have much sunlight, there's a little bit up there, get some cooling going on in this freezer. So we just run this freezer like, I run it about an hour and a half at a time, and cycle it like 3 times a day during the summer to keep it cool in there, more like a refrigerator, so that we can store food inside there. After I check all the traps and get the mice out of them, I'll gather them all up and put them in the garage, or else the ants eat up all the bait, the peanut butter out of all of them. Either the ants or the dog here, he'll set those traps off with his paw and then grab them and lick all the peanut butter out. But we only got the 1 mouse last night. Night before we got 6 of them. So they kind of come in groups, and you'll wipe them out, and then in a few days, or maybe even 1 or 2 days, a whole new family of them will move in. So you really got to stay on the mice, or they'll just take over. You know, they get up all in your engine compartment of your car. I've got a tractor over there. They'll get up in that. The rats are bad about that, the pack rats, and they just make a huge mess. And they can do some damage too, you know, chewing up wires and stuff like that. Now it's time to feed the dogs and goats. So we got 4 dogs, 2 goats. Let's get them fed. Come here, Lou. You ready to eat? Sit down. Good boy. That's a good boy. Gotta let these goats out without letting the dogs out. Get back, dogs. Keep going, goats. All right. Come on, guys. Mabel? Good girl. Lonzo? Sit. Good boy. The goats have to find their own food. They graze around here, keep the grasses kind of trimmed down. And we got to get some food for this little guy. But yeah, we only let one of these livestock guardian dogs out at a time, or else they'll turn into that pack mentality and they'll go cruising all over the place around here. If we just have one out, they tend to stay on the property a lot better. You ready to eat? Yeah, that boy, sit down. Good. All right, little guy. Time for you to eat too. So it's time for me to get something to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and make me a veggie omelet with a little sausage and start getting the day rolling here. So Luther here is digging out again. I just fixed this. He's digging a big old hole in here, and it's going to screw up the foundation of this little porch. And if he's not doing it, that other dog back over there, Alonzo, will be doing it. So I got to figure something out here. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I've tried to teach them, and it's just not working. The thunder gets to going, they freak out, and they get in here and go crazy digging. They get hot, they want to dig out to get to the cool, damp dirt. This is their spot. They just will not listen, and they're just going to keep doing it. So I'm going to have to fill it up with bricks or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something different though. If the guys aren't digging, they're chewing up the wood. Yeah, I built this all nice and neat and everything. Spent a lot of time getting everything just right, and the animals are just wasting it. So between the puppy is most of it, Alonzo, and the goats, they help out too. I think it's mostly Alonzo, and then Luther too. I hadn't seen Mabel do much digging. She's got other things going on, but that's one good thing about her. Trim that off. Repainted it. Same over here. So that's all fixed up. And put some bricks in here. Big ones, heavy ones, so the dogs can't move them around and they can't dig in there anymore. So got that all fixed up. All right. All right. There's the tractor. That's what I'm gonna do today, is fire this baby up, run it for a while. Got a little road maintenance I could be doing. Look what the dog did last night. He just chewed this seat to pieces. There's stuff he's got. Oh, it's a mess. So I put a towel over the seat to protect it from the sun, and he likes to pull the towel off at night. That's the 1-year-old. You know, he's just a puppy, and he's still a mess. He's always tearing something up, digging holes and stuff. And he has to get into this seat, and he ripped this out, and now he went to chewing the seat up. He just chews it up into little pieces. Then he comes over to our garbage can over here, or garbage cans. He's chewed this all up. We keep aluminum cans in here. He ripped this thing off, chewed a big hole in the liner there. He's just, but I look at all the other dogs I had, and they were the same way. That's that puppy stage. We got storms building up over there right now. It's looking like we're probably going to get some rain today. So if I'm going to get something done outside, I better get on it and get this tractor fired up, and we'll see what we can get done and put about maybe an hour into it. See if she fires right up.